when you sit all day long, like I said, you compress that back line because of that prolonged compression. Now this fluid loss, literally, this is what it does. It dehydrates and injures fascial components like something called a fibroblast. Your fibroblasts are extremely active cells, and they manufacture lots of good things like collagen and fibrin and elastin and reticular fibers and the fluid that makes up the gel matrix that separates the cells and the fibers. Those and other fibroblasts. Those fibroblasts are so important. Now, I'm simplifying it. It's a lot more complex than that. But understand that in order for your system to be healthy, you need those fibroblasts to be healthy as well. The primary function of fibroblasts is the maintenance of structural integrity or framework within the connective tissue. So think of it like your scaffolding. That's what it maintains, your scaffolding, okay? Now, when this system needs healing and repair, you can experience pain and impaired mobility pretty much anywhere in your body. If you're not able to lay on your back without pain, you have an impaired fascial system. I've taught classes at the local community college for years, and there are times where I've had people actually start to very softly kind of cry laying on the floor because it was a good cry. It was, oh my gosh, I can't believe this cry. They were somebody who could not lay on their back without pain. They did some melt techniques, and they could lay on their back without pain for the first time in years. So that is a beautiful thing to behold, I'll tell you. But that's because the fascial system was addressed and repaired and rehydrated and decompressed and all those beautiful things, okay? So I want you to think about it this way. If you have one shoulder or one hip higher than the other, you probably have restrictions in your lateral fascial line. If you have a shoulder that's forward or a hip that's forward, you may have restrictions in your spiral fascial line. You also have superficial and deep back and front arm lines, and they will impact the function of your hands, your wrists, your forearms, your elbows, your upper arms, your shoulders, your whole shoulder girdle, your chest wall, your ribs, your neck. So it's very important to know to treat and repair those lines, right? Now, restriction can occur anywhere when you have fascial impairment. So think of like a three-dimensional body stocking, right? If you hold it tight in one area, your movement can be restricted in another area. So for instance, if I really pull this down, I can't lift my arm, right? It won't go up. But if I release the fascia that's restricted and compressed and dehydrated, my arm can go up, right? So again, that musculoskeletal model is incomplete, right? We need to be thinking of the fascia. So I did provide a link for a 7-minute video by Tom Myers. He's a brilliant, brilliant clinician and teacher and educator. He wrote anatomy trains. He teaches. He's got a profound presence on the internet. He's up in Maine. He practices in Maine and teaches up there. I took all of his coursework in Massachusetts. Well, not all of it, but a great deal of his coursework in Massachusetts near Boston many, many, many years ago. He studied directly under Ida Rolf and Moshe Feldenkrais, and the man is just brilliant beyond words. So please watch this 7-minute video because this will help you to understand just how impactful your fascia is in all aspects of life. Okay, now,